My name is Lucas Avaki. I work with Mconf. Today I'm going to be presenting some of what me, Arthur, and Attila did, and we worked with the new plugin API that's been done by Guilherme, by André, and yeah, let's go ahead. So just to introduce the topic to everyone, Mconf has this product which we call Mconf Live, and it's actually a BigBlueButton fork, and it's our private fork. And we decided to do it this way because we have lots of customizations and new functionality that sometimes is maybe proprietary or is really specific to one of our customers, or is something new and bleeding edge that maybe won't be useful to the BigBlueButton project. And we have been doing this for a very long time. So the way that we had to do that a few years back was just forking it. And so we're currently, this version with this product that we call Mconf Live is currently on par with BigBlueButton 2.6, and that's what we've been running in production. So it's BigBlueButton 2.6 with lots of customizations. And from time to time, we merge our code base with BigBlueButton, and we try to port most of what we find that is useful and that we can give back to the community. So lots of the things that end up on BigBlueButton have been developed by our team, like, for example, external video, the timer, share webcam as presentation, and so on. We did a lot of work regarding this on the last few summits. But the trouble we have is that doing this is actually pretty hard because we have to be constantly juggling the merges and the inconsistencies that we introduced by doing this. So the idea is that plugins can help us with that. And so this is something that we've been pushing to find a way of getting into core for a while. So it's pretty nice that we finally have something like this. And so the idea for us would be to, in a perfect world, to move to use BBB 3.0 vanilla, just the standard version, no fork. We're just using BBB, but we use the full potential of the plugin system and all the customizations that are on the car to get our product to where we have it right now. So what we try to do during the summit is get some of our features. And so this is a small table of what we have that's still not in the core. There's some stuff that I haven't shared here, which is like our proprietary stuff that maybe doesn't make sense for us to share with BigBlueButton. But so, for example, we have something that we call the audio player, which is a modified external video player where it will play audio, but it won't take the presentation space. It can be minimized. It can be played while the teacher or the presenter is doing some other stuff. And we have this running as I said, as a core modification in BigBlueButton. We want to port this as a plugin. We have the question system, which is actually something that we ported to BigBlueButton, but we think makes sense as a plugin, makes more sense as a plugin. We have something we call custom feedback, which is a kind of a quiz or a form that you can customize and show the user after the conference, so you can get more feedback from users and use this for support or for finding out how the users are liking the product. And lots of stuff that maybe if you've seen Mconf presentations from time to time, you've seen us talking about this. So the idea is, okay, let's work to port this, and most importantly, let's work with let's work on the plugin API on the actual project to make it possible to port some of this stuff, because it's some of this stuff is kind of complex. And so just a few examples of what we've been working. This is the work Arthur has been doing. He's been porting our question system. So the idea is the moderator and presenter can see questions that are sent by the users, and the users can only see their questions. And the idea is that they can have lots of people and maybe get some questions and answer them specifically. So this is just an example of what Arthur did. It's kind of simple, but just to show that we can do it. That was the moderator view. This is the attendee view. Yeah, and another example, what I've been talking about is the custom feedback. This is actually a picture of our custom feedback interface. It's pretty simple actually to implement, but we still need to figure out how to do a hook on how to show something after the meeting ends. So that's the kind of back and forth we've been doing during the summit, trying to get these things work. I wrote eating our own dog, but I meant eating our own dog food, right? So the idea is that the plugin SDK is super cool. Guilherme did an awesome work there, but we've been talking during the week with him, discovering how we can implement our features, fixing bugs, giving him feedback. On our side, we started doing some kind of internationalization boilerplate so that we can actually get, because we have lots and lots of translations of our features and we need a way to show this on the plugin. We also want to export some of the common HTML5 components like buttons, inputs, modals, and stuff, so that plugin developers can actually use the UI, UX, and the look and feel from the HTML5 clients in a way that will make it easier to develop plugins and will also make them more consistent. Doing this, it's really complicated, but I think we need to do this. So that was the idea behind what we did. Lots of under the hood work and pretty hard. So